Hi guys, good afternoon everyone. Today we have the new lesson about ITL Foundation version 3. I am here Ahmed alani. I would like to start with the introduction for the ITL Foundation. For me, just I want to tell you something before we start. Uh, in the ITL Foundation there is book. This book has around 280 pages, so I'm try here to make it more summary, and also I will not use all these slides, so I will try to make it more summary. Just we will take look it for which part important for that, and also I will be more practical, which we will use the this website. It will help us in the about IT service disk and about the ticketing system, whatever. So let's start. Sorry for introduction. ITL Foundation is about information technology infrastructure library. It is managed by Office Government Commerce there in England, and before it going it handled with this OGC office, it was with the CCTC office, but that experiment with ITL, it was failed with that office, so the OGC, they handle the ITL concept. They going ahead now. It's become more successfully about IT, because arrange the IT department for the customer and for the user. So this is the just briefing for overview for ITL Foundation. Uh, okay, let's. I will just tell you something. Why we needed ITL? Because IT it's become more important in our life, because nowadays the internet, it's become because of IT. Internet, it's become in our life running on surface because our IT, because there are IT guys, they put some strategy and they put some design and they put some operation and they implement that surface, so they becoming with the new surface what we use now, the internet. About, so the IT is not only about internet. IT is very big concept. We have to understand why we needed ITL, because ITL, it will arrange or organize our department. If we have department produce some service or about our user inside our company or foundation. This is the briefing. So the ITL, it will organize our company about to produce a new service, or to arrange our system inside our company or foundation. In ITL Foundation we have almost there are 26 processes. Each process, it has some function. So we will look at the main process, where first there is surface strategy and surface design, surface transition and surface operation, and the last one, continual surface improvement. So I don't want to start with the hardest one, which is the surface strategy. I would like to start with this surface operation, which is the easiest, sorry, from all other the slides, from all the process. So let's start with operation. Why we needed operation? So we have surface, and how we will operation that, how we'll keep this surface to going on, how we will make maintenance for that, and how we will maintain about the value for our business. This is what does mean surface operation. So just let's look at first about what is surface. Surface is delivering value to the customer. Like we have the business, and we want, this is the value of the business we want to delivering for the customer. What is the outcome? Outcome, the result of carrying out an activity, that what we deliver the business and value for the business to the customer, and we get some profit or income. That what we call the outcome, is what the result of carrying all our effort while we doing the strategy and operation and the design transition. So I want to start first with the about the surface operation, what I told you a while ago. The goal of this step is to maintain about the surface, how we will maintain the surface value, and how we will deliver the value for that. It depends on or relying on the SLA اللي هي surface which is the surface level agreement. In the surface operation we have customer and we have user. If you talk about customer, about surface like telecommunication, about the 4G, or user about our office staff inside our company, or communication, how we will manage our communicate with the customer or user. I would like to start first with about the surface disk. The surface disk is about single point. It's single point between IT department or IT staff and the customer or the business or the it means the customer. If you are customer or client, and business about you are user inside the company or the foundation. So you are calling about any problem, so you will call via telephone or email, or in the you have about the ticket. Also we have ticket here, I forgot to add it. So you call surface disk, they will reply for you, respond. They will ask you what's your problem, what's your issue, what's your concern. They forward it to the IT department. IT guys, they will solve your problem. They look for what your issue, what's your concern, and after then they will solve your problem, resolve it via you going through you going to your physical, or they will access to your desktop. So this is the surface disk. The types of the surface disk: we have one location, I have one company, and I have only one surface disk. That's what we call local or one location. Centralized, I have headquarter, or I have company. It has several branches, and each branches has some surface disk. Also we have virtual in a cloud. That mean example, if I will give you an example in real life. You are a client for Microsoft and you have some issue, so you will send them email, so they will reply for you directly. Just they send you back the link. They will tell you your problem, you can find it here in this link. Click out this link and you will see the solution for that. You will see the solution, what we have your issue may be related. This is what you mean, what does mean about virtual in a cloud. About follow the sun 25 hours, like you can call anytime the surface disk, they will reply, they will serve you. And also we have a specialist. It's mean like we have surface disk only, like example, surface disk only for network, only for the telecom, only for server, whatever. So first let's talk about the first process in the surface disk. What we have here first, the incident management. What does mean incident management? Incident management, it's mean like you are user here in our company and your internet connection is going down, or it's going to be a week. So you call the surface disk and they call the IT department surface disk. They ask why the internet is become so slow. That mean incident management. It mean your quality of service is a little down. So the IT department just they will look it for the issue via access to their desktop, or they have physical. They have to go physical on your station. So they will fix it in a while, just for 3 minutes maybe. It has low cost and has low risk. About the problem management example, we will completing our example. And if you first you make some report about the incident that your internet connection is going slow. After that, the internet is already down totally. You cannot access anymore to the internet. That means problem management, because the internet is going down. So we have the IT department. After the Surface disk, they make some document and report, and they forward it to the IT department. They make it some resolve. They should to go investigate about the problem, because the Surface for that company, the internet is already down. The user and customer, they cannot access anymore. So we have to solve the problem. We have to find where is the issue in this problem, the root cause of one incident or more. Sorry. So it will take around 2 hours or more, 3 hours, because the problem you have. Example, we have in switch. This is switch. It has, you should to check you make some troubleshoot. You check the VLAN, you check the access list. It take a long time to solve this problem. This is what we call problem management. Request fulfillment, it means like if you are like customer or user, you call Surface disk, you ask about something is not concerned to the IT, just to ask to make fun with them. So that what does mean about just information or Surface. Or access right, that is very important. You have to attention about that. Access right, it means you are customer or business user, you call the Surface disk, you ask why you cannot access to the Facebook or some social media browser. That means we call access right, access security right. After then access security right, move to the access management. That what we give you Surface disk. They could not let you to go to access to the Facebook, because they have put some policy inside the company. They not allowed to you. That what mean access management. You have some access management. Do not allow any customer to connect some website, whatever. Event management, to give you the privilege to the IT department to monitor the infrastructure or the data center. To monitor that 24 hours, they give them all the power, so they can monitor the infrastructure. If they find some issue, it will happen that they will solve it already without this issue to make any incident or problem and effect on our Surface or effect on our department. So that what does mean if event management, it will detect the problem and incident before reach to the user. That what does mean in event management. What else we have to talk? We understand about the process. Let's look at about the another process in IT in the Surface operation, which is the IT operation. IT operation, that who will handle day to day the activity inside the infrastructure for your company or foundation, whatever. The first, what we call the facility management, first faction, which is the facility management. What the people who will be responsible to take care about the data center, about the CPU, about all the about the aircon inside the data center. That people, what we call them facility management. After them, we have team what call that control. The people, we give them small part in operation, just to access the switch, just to access switch from the data center to the user. That we call them the control. Just we give them small part. The technical management, which is the important faction about the network guys, the telco guys, the server team. They will handle all the activity or concern inside the data center. They will make the configuration, the troubleshoot, whatever. After then in IT operation, because they want separate from the application or the developer, web developer, because they are sorry, just to tell you that the application guys, they are much complicated than other. So they give them one faction separately than technical management. They have like just to make maintenance or system analysis for the company, or they make some code for the company, whatever. Just to make you sure, you have to focus on this definition about the stakeholder. A stakeholder, the people inside the company who have the power or interest, or they have all the resources or the finance, they can provide you the resources. That's what we call them stakeholder. So let's look into the surface disk. So we have this CYS side. We can go to the over. Sorry for. Okay, let's look it back here. Sorry for interrupt that, but it has some issue. So this is the surface disk. What I told you about it a while ago. What I talked about it. You see, we have the first process: incidents, requests or changes, problem, activities, and surface record action. But here in this software they use surface record action, but we use change RFC request. Sorry, RFC request change. Okay, request RFC request for change. Okay, request for change. We have here RFC, but here they use it record actions. So let's look back. Let's look here. So this is the interface for the system. Now I am here the surface disk. The system is the surface disk. I am user, because here mostly we use it for the user, not for the customer. For customer we use it like call center, or we use it session, like active session calling. So let's talk about that, about how we use the surface disk inside our organization. Like I want to make some requests. Like for example, by default they give us this example. I will make some, like I have printer failure. I will choose the printer failure is the subtype, and the template about office. Let's printer paper gem. Like after then we have to make category, the user workstation, printer, and paper stack. We write the title, and we will write the description about what's the issue. After then we add some note if we have some note. The status, maybe it happened only first time, so we put new, or after that, or we can put it open if no one take this ticket, or after we finish the ticket we use the close, so we can close it, or we can put it pending, or the past point, or delete. All these choice. So we have the urgent, and we put it normal, because there is no any impact for our business. The impact is very low, because just printer. Priority, what do you want it now or later? Let's do it high. After then we will request user. I write my name and assign to who you will solve this problem. I join IT guy, and if I have some ID, whatever, if I have some a picture for the issue, I can attach it here. After then they will you can add it, you press OK and apply. The IT guy, they will see that, and they will go to write for you the resolution. They will tell you please restart whatever. After then the activity, what he did today, when he will start with that, when he will finish it, a total for the hours, how many take, 1 hour, 3 hours, depend. If you can send message or you chat, or let's see here the business impact. You will put which one impact configuration items inside your data center, your email, your PC. That mean what business impact. And after you can press apply, okay. And this is about incident and request. Let's see about request. It's the same actually. Let's go back here again, say okay all. Okay, if we have change, example, this is for change. What's the problem? He want the change in the server. And what about the file server? And what category? The subcategory is about hardware upgrade. We want to upgrade our server. Why we want? The title added more storage for the server, so they can many user to access to the file server. You write the problem and you classify, like minor is the change or major proposal, depend on your work. And the status on a progress, you can put your an approval process, sorry. After the process manager, he will look for the process manager. It does mean who he will look for overview about this problem. He will tell you that is wrong, that is correct, that you have to do like that, you have to do like this way. He will make review and he will give you approval, the process manager. Urgency, normal. User who, IT guys, and the request user. And here the access, the asset, we will use it here, the server and the VMware, because we have here some virtualization storage. This is only for example. Look, we will add the new storage. We will put for them description so we can put it in our database. Here is about surface items, relation caused by. After then we will have make the analyze. We will check the instruction. The manager, they will tell you, please below enter the below the resources and risk management information. You have to write what you have about your risk or resources, because they say the UPS battery very old and need to replace. This is, they tell you about the risk. If we change this server, we have to write the risk, example about the battery for UPS for the server. After then I can give you approval after I give you some instruction. After then I make again review. After that we will implement. After then we will do close the change. Also the problem the same. Let's go again to the IT Surface disk. Problem, let's look for the, also they have problem here in Active Directory, sorry. Here the problem in the server in Active Directory. Why they cannot connect to the server? They give the title and description, status, analyze the solution for problem, process manager, is user, request, urgent, priority, work around. It does mean we have to put some because if we have issue we cannot forever solve it, so we can make some solve for that, but the issue is still ongoing. Also we have to identify the action and the same, and you put the resources assessment, a close. After then, after you implement the activity, you close the ticket, and you can add it some acknowledgement, or you add some attachment for your solving. That's all guys. Today we will stop here. We reached to here, so next time we will start with the surface strategy. Just I want to make you more clear for you the ITIL foundation. I don't want to go all around the slide to talk about it each, so you will feeling very bored, so I don't want it. Thank you for listening me and watching me. I will meet you next time. Thank you so much. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy your night.